Hi, I'm Shellzz, FIFA player for Man City, and today I'm here with Sporf because the E-Premier League is back. If you want to get involved, make sure to sign up e.premierleague.com. So I'm going to take you through my 4 stages of tactics, when's the best time to use them, what sort of players that I like to have in that role, and what I think is best in certain situations. So we're going to start off with my ultra defensive tactic. As you can tell by the name, it's the one that you need to see out the victory. I personally like to go to 4-2-3-1. I think that's probably the strongest defensive formation in the game. It's really good at holding the ball. And what I like to do, I like to put my defensive style on balanced. I keep the depth at 40, just so it's a little bit lower than normal. Width 50, you can lower it if you want, but that does leave you space down the line, so maybe you don't want your opponent to come whip some crosses in. Build up play balance, chance creation balance once again. Width on 50, pretty simple stuff. Corners on 1 and free kicks on 1. You don't want anyone out for corners to get counter-attacks, so you need everyone behind the ball. Players on the box 4 and on the instructions, everyone come back. Literally, this is when you need to see out the victory, trying to hold on for them last few minutes. I like to put on my CDMs, stay back while attacking, and cover centre, because you don't really need them to cover the wings. You got your 2 wingers here and the fullbacks to do that for you. Fullback, stay back, and that is my instructions for holding out the league. So I would roughly switch to this tactic around the 75th minute, maybe the 80th minute if my opponent's putting a lot of pressure. If I feel comfortable, I wouldn't have to change, but just to ensure the victory, 80th minute, 70th minute, you don't want to do it too long, because if you do it too early, you're starting inviting pressure on yourself and your opponents will eventually make a good chance. But 75th to the 80th minute, it's a good time to change. My defensive tactic is usually my favourite formation, so this is my main tactic that I usually start every game on. My favourite formation so far this year is definitely the 4-4-2. Defensive style, once again, balance, sorry. Width and depth, I have it on 50 each. I don't really change this too much. I'm quite simple when it comes to tactics. I don't really like to mess around too much because then it gets confusing. Build up, play, balance, but chance creation is the only thing I have different. I have forward runs. For me, this works great. A lot of players are bombing up the field, helping you to create chances. A lot of options going forward. Quite hard to, I guess, if you're a slow build up type of player, it might be quite hard to find an option. But if you like to play quick, forward runs is definitely the way to go. Corners on 3 and free kicks on 2. And then on the instructions, I have getting behind on both the strikers. Centre mids, I both have stay back while attacking and cover centre. And then on the wing, I have come back on defence on the wing just to help me defensively. Fullbacks once again stay back, and that is my defensive tactic. In my attacking tactic, this will be where I'm not trying to go all guns blazing. I'm just trying to be a bit more dangerous going forward, but still keep a good shape in the defensive side. I like to play 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Once again, balance and 50-50 everything. But this time, instead of forward runs, we're going to keep that on balance, and on the build-up play, we're going to have direct, what was it? Oh, okay. On the chance creation, we're going to have direct passing. Forward runs, obviously, is amazing on the 4-4-2, but I think in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, there's just too many people going forward and just leave space for the counter-attack. Corners, once again, on 3, and that is the tactics I have. So most likely I'll use this formation maybe around the 50th or 60th minute. If I'm not really creating too much chances in the 4-4-2, for example, and I'm not really happy with how I'm playing, I'll switch to this hopefully to spice up the game and make me look more dangerous going forward. In my ultra attacking tactic, this is where you need the ball and you need goals. So this is where I like to play 4-2-2-2. I think it gives a bit of a balance of a bit of a narrow play and being able to press on the wings with the left and right attacking midfielder. With the tactics I use, it's constant pressure with 60, because people like to exploit the wings when you're going constant press. They like to try and waste time. So you want them not too much space in the middle, but you need to be able to press them quickly. Depth 100. Build up play, I like to keep on balance. I think long ball and fast build up can work, but sometimes it really does mess up with the build up. Players start running out of positions and you need to be able to transition quickly. And then chance creation, I like to have forward runs. Once again, as I said earlier, a lot of players going forward, it gives you the options that you need. You need goals, so you need to be able to score quickly. The width I have on 50, players in the box I have 5. I don't really change that too much. And corners, once again, 3, free kicks 3. And then on the instructions, I have the strikers stay central, getting behind. You want them to stay central because they're your main guys. They're gonna be the guys that are gonna get the shots off, and you need them to be in the box as much as possible. On the ram and lamb, I like to have get into the box for cross. I don't put stay forward or come back or anything on them, because if you put them on stay forward, sometimes they won't press if they go past a certain point. So I like to keep them on balance. On the centre mids, I keep them balanced but cover centre once again. And then the fullbacks, I have them on overlap. And that is my tactics for the ultra attacking. Fortis tactic, once again, you need your fresh legs. You need to look at your wingers and your attackers. Fullbacks are key as well, so if you can sub on someone like Kyle Walker or Cancelo late on in the game, they can help creating chances. And then in the middle, maybe you want to sub on a fresh centre mid just to help you press the ball a bit better, but you need definitely a sub on a winger. That was my tactics in full. Hopefully it helped you guys achieve them higher wins in weekend league, and let us know in the comments down below if it works out for you.